All right, just unloaded here in Tacoma. Find I-5 here. So I left my tarps on last night. I slept about 20 minutes down the road. I've never delivered here before, so I asked them, if I deliver here in the future, are you guys okay if I take the tarps off? And they're like, yes, please. But today it's pretty slow in here thanks to the coronavirus. But normally this place would be packed, so it'd be hard to untarp. I'm like, okay, next time, no tarps when I pull in over here. Because some places like to see the tarps on their load. So the first time I deliver to everybody, I leave the tarp on right till the last kilometer, or right till 0 kilometers. I could have saved a bit of time today if I had untarped last night, because I had some spare time last night, on hours. But I don't want to risk it either. Half a mile, I-5. So there's traffic on I-5, but it's not bumper to bumper like it would normally be this time of day. Like, it's 8 a.m. right now. It would be bumper to bumper, crawling at a slow speed. So we'll see what it looks like when we hit it. When I first pulled in, that was 6 o'clock, so it was slower at that time. But 8 o'clock, this should be high rush hour right now. So it should be bumper to bumper, going at slow crawling speed. That'd be the normal.
Turn right at the traffic light.
Looks like it's moving pretty good from here. Secure your load. In memory of. So we're running down to Portland, Oregon. And this would be bumper to bumper crawling traffic on a normal rush hour day. And we're not, it's like slow time of day. This is weird. This feels different. be in this lane for over 100 miles, so, or we'll be on this highway over 100 miles, so might as well get into the center lane, or not the shoulder lane. Especially since I'm empty, I'll be doing 60. If I was loaded, I often stay in the shoulder lane. Although we have a scale coming up, I think. I can't remember exactly where, but there's a scale. Looks like the shoulder lane is an exit only. Nope. Just reading the sign wrong. We're good. GPS says there's a rest area in 34 kilometers. That might be where the scale is. Not kilometers, miles. We're in miles. Yeah, it looks like it'll be a decent morning. It's plus 5 degrees Celsius here in Tacoma. I'm in no rush to get down to Portland. GPS says I'll get there by 11. I have a 1 o'clock appointment time. They're pretty darn strict about their appointment time, so I'm gonna rush down there anyway. I mean, not rush, but I'm gonna drive full speed limit all the way down there anyway, unless I feel like stopping at a rest area somewhere. It's 11 o'clock, 8, it's after 8 now, so 3 hours from now, yeah, I might stop at a rest area and take a half-hour break. I've got 2 hours, so I know I can park really close. So I can park in fairly close and go off duty there. I'll park further back so that I leave spaces in front of me. And if any trucker pulls in behind me, I'll go see what time their appointment is. If their appointment time is before mine, I'll wave them around. It's going to be a relaxing drive to Portland with traffic like this. I can just take cruise control on and not worry about it. This is definitely interesting. It's good though that people are staying home. Stop the spread. Keep my loved ones safe. Like I tell people, if I get it, not a big deal. But I should do everything in my power. Wear gloves, hand sanitizer, wash hands, social distancing. I should do everything I can so that just in case I get it, I don't spread it to my loved ones. Because we have family members that are immune deficient. Recovering from cancer, asthma, diabetes, all those things. A couple of family members like that. So I wouldn't be the one that I wouldn't want to be me. I wouldn't want me to be the one that spread it to someone and they pass away because of it. God, what if I just had washed my hands one more time? So that's what I'm doing. Wow, that's what I've always been doing. It's funny how hygiene is a newfangled thing now. I saw a glove bouncing around on the road. People, if you're wearing gloves in a retail store, good on you. If you then throw those gloves in the parking lot, what is wrong with you? Shame on you. Parking lots are just littered with gloves. I'm like, what? Like, that's not cool. Not cool littering your gloves everywhere. It's like, we are loaded. Hammer down. We got almost 7 hours left, and it's going to take us well over 9 hours to make it home. So it's a pretty big pothole there.
In 1/4 mile, turn right on Northwest Cambridge Avenue. Right at the traffic light.
A little hot. So I was here 2 hours early. Sat there off duty.
1/4 mile, turn left on Northwest GM Avenue. Turn left at the traffic light.
And they loaded me at my scheduled time. They only had 2 forklift drivers today. Apparently they're six workers short today, so because of COVID-19. 6 workers short, so no getting in ahead of everyone else. No sneaking in an extra early load time.
Construction was reported on I-84. You are on the fastest route.
Except I'm taking I-84. one's always a little confusing. It's like, oh, I'm cutting all those people off? It's okay to do that? Oh, okay. Windows wide open. It's plus 18 outside. I always love crossing this bridge. At one point, the actual bridge is a double-decker bridge, but as you exit off the bridge, there's got to be 5 levels. Okay, I was trying to figure out what that bang was. It's got to be the tire chain covers. That'd be what that bang was. As we hit the railroad, it made a bang sound. Okay. Nothing blew up or broke back there. Says it's go time. He's got 2 tires less than me, so he's almost as heavy as me. Stay in the right lane here. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to be in this lane or the other one. I always forget. GPS is saying be in the 2 left lanes. Okay. But look at the arrow signs above me. It says turning only lane. It's like, okay, I'm good here. I'm good in this lane. Always quite a maze of different lanes.
I-4 on 5 North. Of a mile, take the exit on the left to US 30 East toward the Dells.
I'm thinking I might take I-5 all the way to I-90 and then take I-90 to 97 and head home that way.
To US 30 East toward the Dells.
It's technically same amount of time, but it's less corners. Got 2 climbs. The other way has 1, 2, 3 or 4 little climbs. They're not quite as big, so 2 bigger climbs versus we want to go 5 north. Okay, so we're in the correct lane.
Take the exit on the left to US 30 East toward the Dells.
To the left? No, I want to take 5 north. I'm not taking 5 south. What are you talking about? Garmin's definitely not directing me the way I want to go. Still recalculating.
In 1.5 miles, take exit 305A on the right to US 30 bypass.
Garmin's gonna have to just keep recalculating. It's wanting me to run on I-80, what is 80?
In 1.5 miles,
80
take
something.
exit 305A on the right to US 30 bypass.
A little bit of traffic this time of day. A little bit of traffic.
Of a mile, take exit 305A on the right to US 30 bypass, then take the first right.
I think because of the lack of traffic, I'm going to do I-5 right to I-90. Because normally I take Highway 14 and it's a lot lower speed limit. Which means it'll mostly
Take
be
exit 305A on the right to US 30 bypass, then take the first right.
mostly freeways today, but that's okay. I don't do that very often.
Turn right at the stop sign.
I think it's like 6 miles longer going this way.
Continue on I-5.
Some traffic, but not bumper to
Yeah, the truck good going low back, you know.
not bumper to bumper traffic. So bumper to bumper crawling slow traffic like it often is.
Well, you know, they'll let us haul them. That ain't no problem. But all the time with me is, you know, you're gonna have to get an agent to book the load for you. And that's kind of what the hold up is. They don't want to fool with no agent. I heard that. I so miss that load too, cause man, I'd come up here and unload, grab and load them Z-wings and go right back. Yeah, that's the plan. Instead of be waiting days and days, man. Shit.
Truck some room to get in. We actually want, that doesn't matter. I'm still thinking we're turning on 14. We're not. I guess I should have just stayed in the center lane. Columbia River. And we're in Washington. Of course, this route does mean there's more scales. Trying to think. We'll probably have to stop maybe 2 scales. We'll get called in if they're open. I packed some short sleeve shirts this week. Might need them if it stays this warm. I was just sweating away. Well, just leaving Seattle. This is rush hour. I-90 eastbound. Just having a relaxing day. I just put cruise control on the whole way. I'm just relaxed all the way up I-5, and now I'll be doing the same thing I-90 here. it's only Monday. And I'm already being asked to give up my weekend next weekend. I want to go home for the next weekend. It's a long weekend. It's not a done deal yet, but he asked if I was willing to do a run up north to Kitimat. So, one delivery apparently on Friday, one delivery on Saturday. But on the bright side, I talked to Jess about it and she just goes, well, look at me, let me look at the forecast, and the forecast looks like rain and snow for the weekend. It's like, well, okay, might as well do it. Good money, fun run. Don't get to go home for the weekend, but this means I don't get to play Farming Sim online either. I know. It's sad. Definitely cruising good this way, so higher speed limit, no traffic jams. This is the better way to go. Always avoid it because we know Tacoma, you're going to be crawling through Tacoma during rush hour, and Seattle, you'll be crawling through. Well, we really bypass Seattle, most of Seattle by taking Highway 18, but you'll be just crawling for ever, and it's gonna kill an hour or so in just traffic jams. So we always take the other way. But I'm like, wait, we know there's gonna be no traffic, so let's take this way. I think Highway 14 is a lot more scenic, a lot more beautiful, but this is more efficient way, and we don't run this way very often, so why not? Missing the passenger front tire. Snoqualmie. That's the pass we're going to go over those mountains in front of us. One big climb. I've already been told that I am, after unloading in Vernon tomorrow. What time am I going to unload in Vernon tomorrow? I'm going to be an hour and a half short, so 1, 2.5, so that deliver in Vernon right around 11 or 12. Then I'm going to Lavington, loading there, heading back to Washington, to Spokane. cyclists going out, enjoying the weather. Truck stop here, and obviously it's full. So are these truckers walking across? Stopping here, walking under the overpass here? I don't ever see anybody walking there. I never see anyone walking. Everybody pulls over here because there's a truck stop there, but maybe they know that because the truck stop's there, even though it's not legal to park on their shoulder like that, they know they can get away with it. If everybody's doing it in one spot, they can get away with it. Rumble strip. Follow truck speed. I'm like, I don't get it. If you have a small car towing a trailer, you have to go to the truck speed limit, maximum speed limit. Entering Mount Baker, Snoqualmie National Forest. Thinking that this truck, even with a fan going, everything working really hard, is still quieter than my International was. So I guess the burglary rate is going way up now that everybody's working from at home. Thieves are going into overtime. They're not working from home. Thieves are going, nobody's around, steal everything. They were saying in Seattle the crime rate had gone almost 30% up, something like that. Not the crime rate, but the burglary rate had gone way up. So businesses and restaurants and stuff like that is getting broken into more often. Sad. It's definitely a beautiful day today. On these mountains. I don't run interstates all that often. Kind of fun doing it once in a while. I think I'd like to do it all the time though. One of the cool parts about being a trucker in BC. I don't have to run the interstates all the time. Once I get over the snoqualmie, I've got to decide if I need to fuel up before I leave the I-90. There's a card lock at the intersection of 97 and I-90. If I want to fuel up there, or if I can make it to the border and wait till we're in Canada to fuel up. The US dollar being the Canada dollar being so much lower than the US dollar right now, it's not worth fueling up in the US. Oh yeah, I bought a suction cup mount for the camera, so that's in the mail on the way. Hopefully it's gonna be here. Oh, I'm not coming home for the weekend if it all works out, so you guys have to deal with the shaky camera a little longer. As soon as I can get that mount, even if I'm driving through Penticton and Jess says that the mount has arrived, if if I'm stopping, well, I guess if I'm stopping at home, she could tell me when I get home, right? So. We'll see if that gives steadier video, because I did notice that some of the video is quite shaky with this mount the way I have it right now, so. But the way the dashboard is designed, there's no sticky surface there, or no surface that's flat enough that I can stick a sticker onto it. Hauling 16 pallets of shingles. Really thick, 15 and a half. So I think they could have thrown one more pallet on, but maybe this is all the customer ordered. A lot of this climb I'm doing at full speed limit, so yeah, I think it was a good call coming this way. Got a steep section of the climb coming up ahead, but I think it saved us about half an hour, give or take, about half an hour faster this way. Parking only. Does that mean in the summer you're allowed to park there? I know in Canada all the chain ups, you're allowed to park in them in the summer, but in the winter you're not allowed to park in them. Not allowed to spend the night in a chain up area during the winter. I'm prohibited in the left lane. Kind of a sign way out there. Would be easy to miss. I'm surprised I'm catching up with someone. there's 3 exits, so that means 3 miles to the summit. So, yeah. I'm surprised we've been able to maintain speed. It says it's 50 degrees Fahrenheit outside. Beside me. I think this is a lane that's going to stick around for a while. I think that's how you pronounce it. The Summit Pancake House. Now I want pancakes. I'm not coming through Penticton tomorrow after I'm unloaded. Darn. Taking Highway 33, I'm like, wait, I could make sure I save all my off-duty time and take 2 hours off at home on the... Nope. I'm gonna be taking Highway 33. I don't come anywhere near Penticton. I'll be going through Penticton going north to Vernon, but then I won't have time to make... If I stop for my 2 hours on the way north, I'll run out of time and won't get loaded. The oncoming lane is on the other side of the valley, way out. Wonder how far apart we are. Between half a mile and a mile apart. Gotta be at least half a mile apart. That's the widest section. Not very often the eastbound traffic and westbound traffic is that far apart from each other. batteries are coming back together. Beautiful rocks here. Always enjoy these high mountain passes. So I've got about 300 liters of fuel left. And 230 miles. What's 230 miles in kilometers? Think about this. See if I can do this without a calculator. So 230. So 50 miles is 80 kilometers. So 80 times 4. Oh, I should make sure I get over. So 350, 360, something like that. I don't see not making the border on that much fuel, right? Yeah, there's no way. I'll have plenty of fuel to make it across the border. Plenty of fuel. Just one more climb. Not super fuel efficient over the climbs, but the rest of the time I'm going. Well, right now it's saying I'm averaging 46.7 liters every 100 kilometers. Swift start speeding up now. Behind them for now. I think as soon as he saw the road straightened out, he sped up. I'm catching up with them again. Okay, we're just going to follow him for a little bit. There's another truck catching up with me, so I'll let him pass first, and then if he's still going to be inconsistent speed after this Volvo passes us, then I'll pass him. Okay, found the rumble strip. Teams wanted sign-on bonus. Yeah, I saw there were two drivers in that truck, so team driving. Basically, that truck drives 24/7. That truck is working. It's always beautiful driving along the lake. She's speeding up again. Another Volvo is catching up with us. Okay, Volvo's gonna pass us. I'm gonna be the sandwich in between these two trucks. Swift is awfully close to this white line. Three wide. Hey look, there's Canadian geese sitting over there on the side of the road. We're getting ready ready to do some nesting or just taking a break from flying north. Definitely a man-made lake because there's a big dam over here. There's no hydroelectricity here. It's just a big dam to hold back water. I don't know if it's for irrigation or why they're holding back flood control. They're holding back water for a reason. Used to be a rest area over here. So at first I would always plan for, yep, we can take a break over here or sleep over here. Nice rest area here. And then they got rid of it. Put an animal crossing instead of the rest area. Good spot to put one. It's at the end of the dam, so any animals coming around the lake, it's good. They will get funneled in here and cross over here. Going downhill because I'm gaining speed. Highway 97, almost to the top of between Ellensburg and Wenatchee. I think it's probably Wenatchee Forest here. I'm not 100% sure. I think we're getting close to the top. Our last big climb. Only two big climbs on this road. Although Highway 18 close to Seattle had some climbs on it, but they weren't big long climbs. So this is where I woke up was that in November or December? With a severe pain. Had to go to ER. Still haven't figured out that bill with insurance. Still getting a monthly bill from the hospital. Just under $5,000 Canadian. Actually, with $1 now, it might be over $5,000 Canadian. Slept right up there on that pullout. Jess says she just got that bill today in the mail again, so she's gonna call our insurance and see what's going on. Insurance is supposed to take care of that. They've told us to keep sending the bills to them, but I don't need it to start hurting my credit because of insurance not paying the bill. Down we go. Cool rock formations. Okay, yeah, no problem. Corners coming, I'm just not sure what speed I can take those corners at. Probably 50, so I really don't want to gain too much speed here. Yep, 50, okay. See on the GPS there's more sharp corners coming. As I'm getting used to this pack car engine. I'm starting to get used to the engine brakes, and it's slowing me down a bit having the weaker engine brakes, but you get used to it and it feels normal, so I feel that would no longer be a deal breaker for me running this truck. The seat's not as comfortable, and the fact that there's not two bunks in the back. Other than that, I'm just really liking this Kenworth. The Cummins would be much nicer than the pack car, but pretty jagged rocks up there, huh? That peak in front of us is looking awfully jagged. Earthquake has pushed the rock way up there, and it must be a hard rock and hasn't smoothed out over the years. Driving into the sun. We're driving the wrong direction. We'll be turning around here soon. I was expecting this corner to be a 50-mile corner, but it's not. Might be near the bottom here. Seems to be really flattening out. I'm thinking of setting cruise control. GPS, there are still more sharp corners. they're still pretty far away. Okay, apparently closer than the GPS looks like. Oh, these are just short little zigzags, not big corners. This is kind of nice, deeper in the valley here. Mountains coming right close to us, shoulder to shoulder. 40, okay. But it's not very steep anymore, it's fairly flat. Oh, get tired. What I got left to drive? An hour and 47 minutes, okay. Pretty big rocks there. I always loved seeing where the old bridges were and the old highway. So we'll be about an hour and a half short of making the border. So I thought of something, that Kitimat run. If they're going to send me up there, they better remember that I ran 8 hours on Sunday. Or if you want me to make a delivery on Saturday, I better still have hours to make that delivery on Saturday. I'll have to email them back and let them know, hey, by the way, watch those hours. %, downgrade, not bad at all. Nice, leisurely downhill. Two cars have caught up with me. That's a funny angled corner. It's like the banking is wrong on that corner. Wants to throw you off the road. Anyway, well, maybe I'll record a little longer. The valley's going to open right up here soon, so 8 miles will be out in the open, big wide open valley, I believe. down. Cruise control initiated. Been a different type of day. A lot of city driving, a lot of interstate driving. To start thinking of where I'm going to sleep. Wonder if I can make it to Omak. Yeah, basically we stay on Highway 97 all the way to Vernon now. Although 97 makes a lot of turns and you have to turn off the highway to stay on Highway 97, one of those highways, but staying on this numbered highway. Speed limit reduces to 50 here somewhere. Maybe it's a little closer to the intersection. There we go. Valley is starting to open up. I believe that's a Sutco. Total load headed this way. gonna see if I can shorten the mount for the camera. I think the less links I have in it, the less camera shake there will be, right? So I'm gonna see if I can, when I call it a night, if I remember, I'll try to shorten that camera mount. Maybe that will reduce some of the shaking too. Because it's shaking quite a bit there. All I have to do is put my hand on it and then it stops all the shaking, right? I think there's just too much give, it's too long of a mount. Even if part of the mount shows up in the video, having it shorter, if that fixes the shaking, might be worth it. I'll give it a try anyway, if I remember. Just watch tomorrow, I'm shooting video and going, oh yeah, I was going to do that. See, as soon as I let go, all I have to do is touch it and it stops the shaking. All right. Ahead.
In 3/4 of a mile, take the exit on the right to US 2 East toward Wenatchee. Exit on the right to US 2 East toward Wenatchee.
Why would they make such a funky paint line there? Let's merge off in a nice smooth line instead of that sudden herky-jerky stuff. Sometimes I wonder why they paint lines the way they do. The moon's out there already. Full moon. I don't know if you guys can see it on the left-hand side there.
Continue on US Highway 2.
There's a Pacific Pride commercial card lock there. Good to know. I saw a couple other Pacific Prides today and I don't remember where I saw them. I need to write them down and put them on my list. Expecting that to go yellow. Still green. Still green. When I go over the hill in Creston, it'll still be green. Apparently, someone pulls up to the light, it takes a while before it changes. Yeah, it stayed green all the way. Alright guys, I think I'm going to call it. I'm not sure how long this video is, but I'm sure it's plenty long. Thanks for coming and riding along with me. Okay. I believe that was my CB. I don't know why, but I believe that was my CB. Yeah, we'll see if plans pan out or not, if I'm going to get home this weekend or if I'll be in Kitimat this weekend. Love all your comments. Hey, this guy passed me a little while ago. Yeah, really enjoying reading all the comments. It's always fun. Some of you guys share lots of historic stuff about places I'm going through. Sometimes geology stuff about places I'm going through. Places I didn't know I was going through, you know, unique little tidbits like that. It's always cool to learn more of that. Some of it sticks in the brain, some of it just cool to learn, and then I forget about it, and you guys can teach me again next time. That sign is awfully close to my lane. Anyway, thank you guys so much. Really appreciate you guys. You guys rock.